Do you know what amazes me about Christians that make comments like these is that they are so lacking curiosity about what they believe, despite the fact that Christianity has been on the wrong side of history so very often. Christianity was wrong about slavery, Jim Crow, the Crusades, Salem witch trials, teaching people to read, colonialism, printing the Bible, South African apartheid, Hitler's rise to power, opposing the Enlightenment, keeping Europe in the dark of the Dark Ages, women's rights, the Vietnam War, and wiping out indigenous people in America. And most Christians have changed their theology on divorce or drinking wine in moderation, or being required to go to church several times a week, or work on Sunday, or women being allowed to wear pants, or pursue higher education, or play sports, or women basically allowed to do about anything. And certainly we don't grab snakes or stone prophets anymore. So why is it that you now believe Christians have it all right when it comes to same-gender attraction? You believe you just hit the jackpot of being born in the time when your sectarian religion has everything correct and all of culture has it wrong, and thus you are completely unwilling to listen to any other viewpoints on 6 passages you learned to condemn people while ignoring a whole bunch of other verses in the Bible. Calling people an abomination for existing is hate. A queer child is twice as likely to attempt life-ending self-harm than their cisgender hetero counterparts. And if that queer child lives in a religious household, they are 8 times more likely to attempt such than their queer non-religious household friends. So if your rigid religion is putting people in harm's way, shouldn't you at least be curious as to whether your sect really has it right? Or is such introspection just not allowed, or exclusion from your church community such a realistic opportunity you're afraid to ask such questions? I understand the need for inclusion in a group as a human being, but if a group is so easily willing to dismember you and throw you out, is that a group worth hanging with that is putting human beings' lives in danger? Come on, think about it. I promise God won't be mad at you for thinking and being introspective. And if your theology is entirely correct, it'll withstand the scrutiny. But be careful, you might just be pulling that string from the sweater and you'll find out it's not quite as certain as you thought.